like you're getting, less people hiring, but there are still a little bit more jobs added. So it kind of it kind of adds to the whole chaotic, where are we going? Like, are these numbers real or not?
Right.
And so again, everybody kind of questions everything. And that's, Powell needs those specific metrics as guidance. And I don't know that he has that. So I think we're going to still continue to see that kind of cautionary approach.
I know that, Daniel, you pointed it out, but the younger folks are staying home, and less people are getting married, and it's just interesting what's being reported. So these 16 to 24-year-olds, you said there was a drop of 10%.
So their unemployment level, if you look at 16 to 24-year-olds, like as their own category, is now at 10%, which even for them is on a historical high level. And there was some other, I don't remember exactly in the article, but it pointed out that there are some other specific groups that had very high levels of unemployment as well. And especially when it came to like federal workers, which is a bit more of like an obvious one, right? So chicken might be coming home to roost with that a little bit as well. But, I think with the 16 to 24-year-olds specifically, I think it is a bit interesting of the question, is that like an AI effect? Because, I can attest to my old analyst at Goldman, who I think he's 24 now, 25. He's been looking for a new job, and he's like, I can't find anything. He's like the moment everything's what? Oh no, they know. They know. It's not a surprise. I'll tell you guys why. I'll tell you guys why after. But so he like, he, for what it's worth, like works at Goldman and like does really well, but like just simply like he either starts interviewing and like things just kind of get like, we're like, this is on pause now, or like, oh, this job isn't available anymore. And he's like, at this point, I'm just happy to have a job, because he's like, every time I try, it's just nothing.
Yeah, that is the deal right now, is jobs not being found for people. And so people, they're doing what they're called job hugging or clinging or something now's out there.
What happened to quiet quitting?
Around now. Right now is a bad time to rage quit. You will, suffer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm clinging on, Royce. Holding onto your arms.
We're going to be doing The Apprentice this October.
Oh boy. You're
fired.
I still have some fun on the way out.
Hey, if it's a big parachute, hey, I'll go. I'll jump.
So,
Dan, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. Just basically, I had to walk out, came back in, basically, but to complete that thought I was having before I left, right? Because of that, that's one of the reasons why I think Powell will actually lower the interest rate by 50 bips instead of 0.25. You have to slow down the economy if you're going to convert. So you have to stop the money from moving if you're going to try to switch it. And you're going to do the same thing with unemployment. Unemployment has to basically, those numbers have to rise dramatically before you switch it out and deploy the new system. So that universal living wage or whatever they want to call it, or however you do it, you're going to see unemployment they have to get to extreme numbers before they can deploy that as a solution.
Yeah, that's what we suggested while you're gone, is that hitting that, or maybe that was why you're still here, hitting the 6 to 9% percentile. And the reaction to the rate cuts, that was the next section. We have some banks that are saying this is about to be a sell the news, I think is what the term you used, Daniel. And then you have others that say, no, this is a new fresh bull run that we're going to go for a while. So
that's the paradigm I'm going with.
Bull run. Conflicting. Yeah, we kind of talked about it, but the one thing I noticed is you got banks that are out there giving two stories too.